guys, JoeOnit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Sieges. Welcome back to the channel. And, yeah. So, what does this look like to you guys? What does this look like? I'll give you about 2 more seconds until you figure out exactly what we have going on here. That's right, we have another guerrilla deployment from the defenders on some unsuspecting attackers, and I'm sure that it's going to be absolutely destructive, just like the last time, the last guerrilla deployment siege that I covered. It was absolutely brutal. It was absolutely brutal. And if you guys can't tell exactly how brutal it's going to be, there's only less than 10 minutes in this battle replay here, guys. This is going to be for sure destructive. We're going to go over the army compositions here very, very quickly. So first, on attack, we have a Rome here, being commanded by Elio Falcone. I think I said your name right. He has 4 Hastati, 3 Legionnaires, 3 Succi Extraordinari, 1 Vigile, 1 Gladiator. General is a Legatus. He also has, from what we can see, 2 Balearic Slingers and a Heavy Onager. Would not spend the money on the Heavy Onager. And he also has a Praetorian Cavalry sitting right there. Then we have a Kush who has brought with him an entirety of 1 Slave Infantry and 1 African Scorpion. I'm guessing he's got more sitting in the woods somewhere. Kush here is being commanded by Ghost 141. And then finally over here we have Egypt with a very interesting army. Egypt being commanded by FB. And he has, get ready for this, 2 units of Royal Thorax Swordsmen, 2 Threos Spears, 2 Carrion Axemen, 1 Thorax Pikemen, 1 Royal Peltast, 2 Egyptian Archers, and a Ptolemaic Cavalry. Interesting army. Don't see the entirety of it. I'm assuming we're probably going to see some more at some point. Probably not very long into this, though. Let's first take a look at the defenders. Iceni being commanded by Hannibal, and he has 7 ambushers sitting all right there in the woods. 3 Levy Freemen, 2 Heroic Nobles, one of those being the General, 2 Chariots, and 2 Britain Slingers. Then we have a Seleucid here, guys. Seleucid being commanded by Jeff Rush, and he has 6 Hillmen. General is an Indian Armored Elephant. He has 2 Indian War Elephants, 2 Eastern Slingers, 1 Mercenary Syrian Armored Elephant, and 1 unit of Scythe Chariots. And then finally, outside here, we have Misesali. I mean, he's still inside too, but the majority of it, the bulk of his forces out here. Misesali being commanded by the one and only Master of Disaster, and he has brought 7 units of Numidian Light Infantry, 2 Desert Cohort, 3 Armored Numidian Riders, one of those being the General, 4 Numidian Riders, 2 Tribal Slingers, 1 Armored Desert Chariot, and 1 Numidian Cavalry. Guys. All right, so I'm going to come clean here real fast. I think all 3 of these players are new. I think all 3 of the attackers are new. Just going by army compositions. I mean, there's no towers here. This guy brought a galley. He's got 2 different rams, 2 different types of rams. He actually does have towers. Actually, I didn't realize that. He's got 3 towers. So, yeah, Heavy Onager, not worth bringing it ever. Heavy Onager is never worth bringing at all. It's so expensive, and most of the time, unless you make a breach, you can't even get him inside the settlement, though I would prefer you not bring your artillery inside the settlement anyway, because, I don't know, just one of those people, I guess. Kush, hiding a lot. We can't really tell what he's got. And Egypt over here, this is quite an army. And I don't mean that in a mean way. This is just definitely a kind of put together army. I don't really know if the Egypt player was really fully aware of how to make an army. But we're going to see how this goes. I think we all kind of have an idea of how it's going to go. But I hope you guys do enjoy it, and any of the new players who end up watching this, newer players who end up watching this video, please understand that nothing that I'm trying to do here is trying to, put any of the new players out. I'm not one of those guys that kind of tries to come down on, quote, noobs, because I have always believed and felt that we all have started somewhere. So, yeah, this is, I guess, a little bit of a lesson to show you guys. There's also specific factions that you guys should definitely worry about as watching this, as far as being on defense. Iceni, Misesali, definitely 2 of those factions for sure, with the guerrilla troops that they can bring, all of the different types of guerrilla troops that they can bring. But all right, that has been a lot of talk, and this is not why you guys are here. Make sure to hit the like button, drop comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get what we are here for. Less talk, more war. All right, so here we are, Numidian riders, 2 of the 4 Numidian riders now tearing into the woods, and they have actually found themselves another Balearic slinger right there. Oop, they found a whole bunch of Kush. Here's all the Kush army, okay. Ooh, actually, wow. He's got some armored Shota warrior. I'm very interested to see his army now. Royal Kushite archers, all right, but yeah, here we go. Numidian light infantry now getting into the Roman force. He's not even moving. Is the Roman player here? Is the Roman player here? He's not even moving anything. He's not even moving anything at all. Oh, good javelin volley right there. Armor Shota warriors, yeah, they're going to carve those Numidian light infantry up. So Kush coming over here, I might have been a little wrong about Kush. Again, we got to see his army composition here. I see a lot of archers. Oh, we got some Numidian spearmen in there as well. Another Kushite Rural Guard general. That's actually a pretty solid general. I'm much more of a fan of the cavalry general than I am the archer general. But all right, here comes Iceni now. Rome must be here because he is running for his life, or he left. I don't know, because sometimes when you leave a battle, when you quit a battle, the AI sometimes decides to just run to the nearest line and then they come back. But hold on a second. He actually looks like he's going to turn and face the ambushers as they're making their way out of the woods here. And I don't really know how well. I don't think they're fighting. I don't know. Legionnaires are actually losing. The Hastati more than likely are going to lose as well. And here we come with the chariots. We have the Iceni chariots outside. Elephants now making their way out here as well. Oh, now I see what the defenders did. They made a breach in their own wall. Oh my God, that is. I mean, it's top-notch thinking. It really is top-notch thinking. I got to keep an eye on the chariots over here, though. Those side chariots, I definitely want to see what they're going to be able to try to do. Regular chariots, yep. Exactly what I figured they were going to do. Going to worm right into the back of the Roman forces, and that's probably going to be the end of Rome. I think that is definitely going to be the end of Rome, because the Syrian armored elephants are now in war. The Indian armored elephants, Indian war elephants, I should say, the Numidian riders still chasing down more of the Balearic slingers, though Egypt did send his Ptolemaic cavalry all the way over here. So that is quite interesting to me, that Egypt sent his one lone unit of cavalry all the way over here to help out his ally. But I mean, it's good to see. It gives me hope for the Total War community to see allies still trying to work together. And he's actually going to probably get some really good kills. The Kush general is over here as well, but oh boy, no. Kush general, don't charge in on elephants. Never charge elephants. Oh, yeah, the elephants are definitely going to win. 200 kills there. Only 49 there so far, but here comes the armor. Yep. Here comes the rest of the Median riders now going to just charge in onto the back. Yeah, that Kushite Rear Guard general is probably going to be dead. Now, chariots are now starting to make their way. They're getting a little hung up, but here we go. Just as the ram got there, the chariots are trying to make their way out here. Still getting stuck up. That was actually, I think that was a little bit late on the Seleucid player, but he was probably still microing his elephants over there, but here we go. Getting through the first unit there, Royal Thorax Swordsman, and now he doesn't even have to go through them. He can just come around. Actually, nope. That was great. Just turned around and rear charged them again, though he is losing. He's lost one so far, but oh boy, look at all these ranged. All of this is dead. Oh boy. Yeah, this chariot's going to skyrocket. This chariot is absolutely going to skyrocket because now he's just going to rip straight down this way. He's going to get into all these guys. Archers are dead. I mean, he's going to leave the Royal Thorax. Yeah, leave it. I mean, he already cut it in third. It's already down to only 60 men left. I know it's not exactly a third. Somebody's going to say something about it. But anyway. Yep, he's still making his way down. Rome is gone. Now, Kush is really still in here. Kush is really still in there. He's actually, look at this. Slave infantry has landed on the wall. They're going to get into the Eastern Slingers. That's hilarious. But we're going to stay out over here. Side chariots, 373 kills. Stopping down on another unit of Egyptian infantry, but I don't think it looks like he really doesn't really care. Oh, no, he does. He does. He's going to double back. Doubling back. Look at the armored desert chariots. Are like, hey, man, save some kills. What are you doing? You're killing everything. Side chariots, yeah, 455. I mean, I think that this is going to be really, really bad for the Egypt player. I mean, he still has Thoreo spears here, though. These guys could definitely be useful against the chariots. They've already lost 2. So they could definitely be useful. But back over here, Kush has now allowed himself to be surrounded, unfortunately. But he does have some strong infantry. Looks like the Ptolemaic cavalry for Egypt still in here. So I don't even know, is the Ptolemaic cavalry even really paying attention? Chariots for Iceni now going to get into the backs of these swordsmen. Bronze and silver chevron swordsman. He's got armored chotels in there as well, though. But this is really what I wanted to see right here. Is this chariot really about to just pretty much completely annihilate this Egyptian army? Sans a couple of units that made their way inside. And I'm going to say yes. Yes, he is. He is about to rip through this thorax pikeman. Oh, we got a general, Royal Peltash general sitting right there. He just showed up out of the woods. And now he's going to get into the Thoreos. Not a single javelin thrown. Carrying axeman now getting cut down as well. What is he at? 750, 780, 789. Oh, there you go. There you go. Royal Peltash getting some javelins in there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Taking out that chariot. He's down to 3 left. 830, though. 830. And now they're broken. They're broken. Are they dead, though? I think there might still be one moving. No? They're dead. Okay. Oh, my God. That's going to be a brutal kill count to see. That is definitely going to be a brutal kill count to see at the end. All right, so now we can get back over here in the woods. The ambushers are still alive. And rather healthy. Oh, my God. Elephants over here causing massive damage, I bet. 364 there. 178 with that one. They're going to get into more of these swordsmen. Double silver. Double silver. I know I just said silver, but like, okay, well, the Numidian riders here, 142 kills. Very solid job. And now Kush is pretty much dead as well. Chariot over there, 529 kills. All right, so there is still some Egypt left. They're actually inside the settlement here. Armored Numidian riders, Desert Legionnaires. Oh, I thought he had Desert Cohort. He's got Desert Legionnaires. Okay, well, that's going to force the rest of these armies to move forward here. But they better get inside. Like, they really better get inside, get up those towers, and move inside very, very quickly. Because what they really need to worry about is now coming out of the woods over here. These elephants coming over here. We still have a Numidian rider outside. The Chariots of Iceni still there. And he's still got 5 units of his ambushers still around. Armored Numidian riders coming around over here. Numidian light infantry still here. We have the hillmen holding this Royal Thorax swordsman at the gate, allowing the archer towers to continue just firing down on him. Royal Peltash, unfortunately, just throwing their javelins, and yep. Numidian riders going to get into the back of these Thoreo spears for a medium shock cavalry unit. Definitely a good thing there. We have the Egyptian infantry still sitting back over there. I think the pikes did come back. Yeah, Thorax pikeman did come back. But he's going to unfortunately have a really hard time now. Really, really, really bad time. I mean, I don't think that any of the attackers really had a good time anyway. Personally, I think this was all for the enjoyment of the defenders. But, again, I'm hoping that you guys take this as a lesson for the newer players. Yeah, turning around, right? I mean, there's really no point in turning around. They're not going to live. Yeah, the elephants are just going to get into them anyway. And everything broke on the inside. 92 there, 105 there. Galatian Royal Guard, 78 kills. Ouch. But, I mean, there was heroic nobles there. There were 2 heroic nobles there. That's it. All right, let's get into the ending army composition. So this battle was sent in over by Hannibal. And he definitely did lead the way here as far as kills are concerned. 2,180 kills for him. His general and other heroic didn't really get very much. Ambushers, though, 129, 169, 194, 117, and 130, 118. Very good. His Levy Freeman, I think they were just fighting inside, but his Chariots, 565 to 529. Solid job there with both of those. But solid job for sure comes in with Seleucid, Jeff Rush, 96. His general didn't even go outside. Elephants here, 258, 286, 371, 887 kills with a side chariot. And it was all on Egypt. So really solid job there. Hillman just basically were holding. Eastern Slingers kind of were basically just holding as well. And then we have Misaisley here with 1,395 kills, 265 with his Desert Chariots. Some of his Numidian riders actually did very well. 192, 217. That's not normal there. The Median Light Infantry did not do very well, but I think they were just the initial front line to hold everything in place to allow the Elephants and the Chariots and everything like that to get involved. So very well done, very well played there by Master of Disaster. Getting into the attackers, we have FB playing as Egypt, 491 kills. I mean, he still walked away with something. His general, unfortunately, 9 kills, but he got stomped out. One of his carrying axemen, 152 kills. Wow. Good play again also by him bringing the Ptolemaic cavalry all the way to the other side of the battle to help his ally out. That was really, really cool to see. They were also kind of really spread out. But Egypt, that's like, I tip my hat to you on that one. You sent your one lone cavalry unit all the way over to help your ally out. That's really cool to see. Then we have Ghost 141 playing as Kush, 960 kills, so almost 1,000 kills, 90 with his general. His archers here, he's got the Kushite archers, Royal Kushite archers. I mean, I don't think I'd go with the Royal Kushite archers, but I'm more of a fan of the Nubian bowmen and regular Kush archers. His armored Chotel warriors, 147, 143. Disciples, he had some in there as well, 187, good job. Pikes, Kush pikes are garbage. Numidian spearmen, not very handy. Slave infantry is kind of like a space filler. And all of these chevrons put on swordsmen, not really as big of a deal as you think they are. It's really not. And then we have Elio Falcone. I'm just going to call you Falcone. Playing here as Rome, 561 kills, 71 with the general. His Praetorian cavalry, 79. He had 3 slingers, so no range, no archers for the Roman army here. 1 unit of Legionnaires there with 107 kills, 69 giggity. But yeah, there you go, guys. Lessons. And hopefully they can be learned. And I mean, like the Kush army, it's not the greatest, but it's definitely not the best. There's a lot of holes in this army, and I would say the majority of them are all of these chevrons that are put on these swordsmen here. The Egyptian army is just not good. Overall, it's just really not a good army at all. The Roman army, I mean, I've seen Roman players do good with something close to this before. Just the heavy onager is not needed. That's 1790 or 1760 or something like that. That could have definitely afforded you some more Hastati or maybe some Legionnaires or maybe like 2 other stronger units. But yeah, that is going to be the end here for today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you thought something. Hopefully you learned something. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Not just to come in and bash on the new players. Please don't just do that. But yeah, give like some constructive criticism here for other newer players. That would really be cool to see. But that is going to be where I'm going to cut it off. So thank you guys very, very much. Again, hit the like button, drop comments, share the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.